147. He started at 140. Obviously very fat, out of shape. He did get a second-round knockout, so that was good. But
what's he talking about fighting Zab Judah for recently? Yeah. If he's going to be weighing 160 and 167 and shut for these fights recently.
Oh, even if he came in for that against Judah, they wouldn't sanction it, I don't guess. But hey, let him come in at that.
Oh,
that's
I know,
fine.
but I mean, he's clearly going to be out of shape at those
Absolutely,
weights.
Definitely. This guy just has no discipline. He has no
focus.
Yeah, he has no focus for boxing. Obviously, he lets himself balloon up like that. That's disgraceful. But anyway, he did get the knockout. So, moving on, we also had Junior Witter over in England winning a unanimous decision over DeMarcus Corley for the vacant WBC 140-pound championship, vacated by Mayweather when he moved up to 147. It said Witter dropped Corley in the 5th round, but the referee incorrectly ruled it a slip. That was a report. We don't know, of course. We didn't see it, unfortunately.
They didn't show it.
Didn't show it.
By the way, we're going to talk about a lot of fights right now that were not shown.
And
so
the Camacho was one of them.
Once again, these fights that were not on TV that should have been.
Absolutely.
And there's all these open dates in the year with nothing on. Yeah. Here's shit you could have put on. And you could have worked it around.
So a good win for Witter, for one thing on that.
Yeah.
He dominated Corley.
Someone did send us a link. I haven't had time to download it, but thank you for sending that link. I really do appreciate it. Yes, I believe so.
It's the whole fight. Okay, that's good. We'll take a look at that, definitely. And but Witter put on a good performance from what I hear. Glad he got the win. Now he will probably look to face Vivian Harris, who is the #1 contender for that belt now. So, and I would pick Harris to beat Witter, but I have only seen Witter like twice now, so that's, I'd have to go with Harris just for that reason, basically.
I would probably lean toward Witter simply because Harris, I can't get the Mousa thing off my mind. That's really all I'm going on.
Yeah, well,
I just can't get the Mousa thing. I don't think Witter would have ever lost to Mousa.
Witter's still only one loss, and that's to Zab Judah. So.
And I really hold that in high regard that his only loss was to Judah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And on short notice, apparently.
Yeah.
So he claims.
It was, that's true. Okay. It was like an 8-day notice, but he just ran the whole time. Judah backed him up, dominated him anyway. Witter is a definite top fighter at the 140 division, and we'll see what happens.
Notice Judah didn't manage to knock him out, so that says something, that he's got survival skills if nothing else.
Okay, and also we had Joe Messi fighting another 4-round fight. He said this would be his last one. He got a 4-round decision win against some guy. It doesn't matter what his name is. They are going to be showing this card at some time on
Fox,
on one of the Fox Sports channels. You'll have to check your local listings, I guess, wherever you are.
Fox Sports,
wherever. Hopefully soon, but anyway, you can check that out.
Check your local listing.
On the undercard of that, the Detroit fighter, the up-and-coming fighter Tyrone Brunson, got his 13th knockout, I believe it was. Another one in the first round. This guy's got all first-round knockouts.
13 first-round knockouts.
Yeah. And
Miranda is coming after you.
Valero. Edwin Valero, yeah.
Valero.
Yeah.
Wrong knockout artist.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so he's got a chance to break that record possibly if he keeps going. And also Chaz Witherspoon had a fight on Friday. He got a knockout in the 2nd round, so good win for him. All of these fights were not shown here. All of those 5 that we just mentioned, unfortunately. So, that's a problem, definitely. So.
It really is. And a lot of these none of these were, except for the Witter Corley, they were all in the U.S. off TV.
Yeah, so these were shown absolutely nowhere besides the Witter Corley, which was shown in England, of course.
But, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, okay, let's...
All right, we had some more fights on Friday. Abner Mares, the 2004 Olympian, he had an impressive 8-round decision, and he looked impressive, used all of his tools. This was his first fight back since February of this year. He had some illness earlier this year, but he came back strong and looked impressive, and good win for him. And 2 other fights we had on the OLN network. One of them wasn't shown. The contender first season, a former contender from the show on the first season, Ahmed Kadur, had a very unimpressive draw, apparently. Unfortunately, we didn't see it again, so another one that wasn't shown.
He's been rather unimpressive in his fights, though.
Yeah, that
He's
was yeah,
good
that was
trash talker, but he does get in there and doesn't really impress that much.
He doesn't
in the ring.
back it up that much at all.
And you would, I would think he would, but he doesn't.
Looks like he would, but anyway, we'll have to see what happens with him. And in the main event of that card, Kid Diamond knocked out a guy with the last name of Ramirez. Doesn't matter who. The guy was a nobody. Good win for Kid Diamond. Glad he got it. Hopefully just because he can hopefully give Casamayor a rematch someday. That's the only reason I care. But anyway, glad he got that win.
Was a bullshit decision,
Yeah,
by the way.
absolutely.
It was a gift draw.
Yeah, definitely. Casamayor almost had him knocked out in the first round. So and then he went on to dominate the fight. Anyway, so that's about it.
Are there any more fight results?
You tell me. Yeah,
Okay. Also, there was Lucian Butte versus, I believe that's how they say it, Butte, whatever. Lucian Butte knocked out James Obed Tony. Different guy. It seems like it might have been his first time. I don't remember, but anyhow, he knocked him out. Tough guy, veteran fighter.
Yeah, definitely.
And great win for Lucian Butte. They need to start showing this guy so you can see him.
Yeah.
Another fight.
Another guy.
All of these
he might have been shown in Canada, actually. That's where he's from, so I think they might be showing his fights. But again, they didn't show it where everybody could see it, so that's unacceptable.
Absolutely.
So. But anyway, we need to see this guy. I've yet to see anything of him, but I'm hearing good things, so we'll have to see. No, that's it.
Okay. Okay, well, thanks, boxing fans, for coming out, watching our show on YouTube. Take care. Remember, boxingforreal@gmail.com. Thank you for watching. Fight fans, we also wanted to let you know about now these are spoilers, so if you want to watch Broadway boxing and be surprised by the results, it is tape delayed, but you might have avoided this.
You'll have to avoid it quite a while, because it won't be until...
It'll be a while. We're going to go ahead and tell the results, though. Anyhow...
Dimitri Salita had a...
Just run down the results real quick.
He had a 10-round decision. Apparently an impressive win. I heard he had a cut over his eye. He had to deal with that.
Keep going, because we're losing light.
Okay. And Gary Stark Jr., he had an impressive 8-round performance, a decision win. Apparently we haven't seen him yet. Peter Quillen, the knockout artist from New York, had another knockout in the second round, I believe. And Jorge Terron from the Bronx, New York, had another 6-round decision, and he won impressively. It looks like, don't know yet, but anyway, those are the results.
I doubt it, but
from that show.
We'll see.
Yeah. So that's what we had on Broadway boxing. So check that out whenever it airs. So.
Someone knocked out that Cordova, by the way, impressively. Terron didn't, but anyhow, we'll find out who that was. I forget who it was, but anyhow, that's our show, boxingforreal@gmail.com. Thank you for watching. We got more of these to record, so see you.